15 highest rated Japanese school dramas. School's out for the summer, or maybe you're on winter break, homeschooling online, or attending university classes while everyone strives to do their best for their grades, most of the time. We've got a bunch of fantastic J-doramas, or J-dramas, however you like to call them, to share with you. These are the highest rated Japanese dramas with a school-themed setting or school-related background, as voted by My Drama List users all around the world. Although some titles might be older ones, they have certainly forged their strong story and likable characters in the hearts of drama fans. You too can join in and rate your favorites at mydramalist.com. And maybe next time your favorite will appear on our list. Reaction time. The dramas I will always adore and whose characters and story will stay with me forever are the dramas in spot number 1, number 5, and number 6. So stick around until the end of the list. Number 15, Kindaichi Shonen no Jikenboen. Jumping into the story, the grandson of the famous private detective, Kindaichi Kosuke, is Kindaichi Hajime, who is now a second-year high school student. He has amazing deduction abilities. Much like his grandfather, he is talented at solving cases. Kindaichi belongs to the school mystery club, alongside his classmate and childhood friend. This drama is an adaptation based on a manga, and is a follow-up to the previous case file dramas. However, MDL users have rated this J-drama to the 15th spot on our list, because of its great story, and it's a J-drama you shouldn't miss, especially if you're up for some mysterious cases that need to be solved. Number 14, My Boss, My Hero. Forced to return to high school to obtain his diploma by his father, who has specially requested the favor to an old friend, Sakaki Makio, also known as Tornado, is a 27-year-old high school dropout. And by basic academic standards, he's not very clever. If Makio doesn't graduate, he could lose the position of being a boss, as it will be given to his younger brother, Mikio. Makio also has to disguise his true identity and pose as a 17-year-old student while at school, and when he is around any teachers or classmates, he'll have to try his best not to blow his cover. If he does, it means he won't achieve his diploma or gain that boss position. His hot temper will be tested, but he'll soon learn more than he expected. It's always fun to see a main character have to maintain a new identity or go out in disguise and wait for others to notice or slowly catch on. Number 13, The Queen's Classroom. This 2005 drama even inspired a Korean adaptation. It follows the story of a grade 6 class who is at the mercy of their perfection-driven teacher, who punishes them through various chores and tasks if they fail tests. Students who do well may be okay for now, but those who are mediocre or can't make the grade are in for a trying time in this year of school. Student Kanda Kazumi was hopeful for a great school year, but everything has changed because of this harsh and mysterious teacher. The story may depict the sad realities of a strict teacher who may take her rules and punishments for her students just a little too far. Number 12, Gokusen. A young and idealistic teacher, Yamaguchi Kumiko, enters Shirokin Gakuen School, hopeful to make a difference in the lives of her students. She soon finds out what's in store for her, that she is now the homeroom teacher of Class 3D, the absolute hardest class to maintain in the entire school. These guys are sloppy and look like delinquents, with seemingly no real goals or motivation. Sawada Shin is lazy but bright, and he shows some interest in Yamaguchi after seeing that she really is different from other teachers. Part of her identity, not yet revealed, is that she's actually the 4th generation heir to the Oedo group, a powerful Yakuza clan. Even though her family would like her to take the title of Ojo when her grandfather dies, they have accepted that Yamaguchi would rather be a teacher. Her students learn to respect their quirky teacher because of her devotion to them and give her the nickname Yankumi. Number 11, Ama-chan. Shall we take a little break from class here, as Aki is a second-year high school student and finds life in Tokyo too fast-paced and a little overwhelming, as she's been confined indoors quite often. For summer vacation, Amano Aki travels with her mother Haruko to her hometown in Kitasanriku, where she meets her grandmother Natsu for the very first time. Aki finds rural life and the town itself exciting, but the most impactful time for her is learning that her grandma is a woman diver, aka Ama, and this makes a huge impression on Aki, seeing her grandmother dive along the epic waters of the coastline. Her thoughts are now that she would like to be a diver too. This drama ranks fairly high in our top-ranked school theme-related dramas. Number 10, Life. Adapted from Keiko's Suenobu's manga Life. In this school drama, we follow the story of Shiba Ayumu, who passes an entrance exam of high school with the help of Yuko, her best friend. But when Yuko fails, she blames Ayumu and their friendship is broken. Ayumu moves on and makes new friends with the most popular girl in her class. Manami is happy to accept her as a friend. Things are fine for a while. A misunderstanding occurs. Ayumu is trying to steal Manami's boyfriend. This results with Ayumu being severely bullied. Her world begins to darken as she is further pushed to her breaking point. Feeling alone and at a loss, as her weaker brother is cared for by her mother and her teacher is struggling with her own problems. Ayumu struggles but will try her best. Number 9. Bokura wa Kiseki de dekite iru. Aikawa Kazuki just started life as a lecturer 6 months earlier after being recommended by his professor. Kazuki teaches ethology, the study of animal behavior. His dedication and passion for animals and living creatures has him so involved in his work that he sometimes doesn't follow the rules of the university. And he's not always punctual. He gets scolded almost every day. His students are given assignments which encourage them to express their own opinions. And his lessons might not be exactly by the book or ordinary. While this might frustrate his work colleagues, they may soon find his ways intriguing. Number 8. Chugakuse Nikki. Could this school drama be the one that starts out with a slightly taboo love between a student and his teacher? Separated by a decade, Akira Kuroiwa, a 15-year-old boy, doesn't really understand love. Hijiri Suenaga and his new 25-year-old homeroom teacher, who he just happens to fall for. Fate seems to strike one summer, and Akira realizes that he has feelings for Hijiri. However, Hijiri has a fiancé and is involved with him through a long-distance relationship, which could be the element of how Akira's time with her may strengthen a bond between them. The story follows these two over the course of several years, so perhaps that age difference catches up to a place where a young man and a slightly older woman have a chance to decide on their feelings for each other. Hey MDLers, if you like this kind of content, don't forget to smash that like button. Number 7. GTO. A graduate of a third-rate university whose lifelong dream is to become a teacher is also the leader of a motorcycle gang. Sorimachi Takashi stars as Onizuka Ikichi. He is definitely an interesting choice for a teacher. An eccentric director hires Onizuka, who uses his unconventional ways of teaching a hopeless group of troublemakers that perhaps others had given up on, and maybe his method is the key to redeeming them. Other teachers and students may cast doubt on his skill and abilities, but Onizuka's passion and attention to his students begins to convince everyone that teaching is really what he is meant for, and the way he delivers his lessons improves the lives of his students. Number 6. Hana Kimi. Here we have another manga adapted into a live-action drama, the beloved story of a girl who gender bends her way into an all-boys sports school, so she can encourage and give support to her favorite high-jump hero, Sano Izumi. She has fallen for him, all while trying to keep her identity hidden. Ashiya Mizuki has returned to Japan after being raised in California. Izumi has quit the sport because of an accident he encountered, and Ashiya really wishes for him to pursue it again. With her new short haircut, deepening her voice, will she be able to pull it off? They end up sharing a room. Things get off to a rocky start, but the message of following your dreams and goals, the values of friendship, and first love are enjoyable concepts in this school drama. The cast of characters are memorable and could also be very relatable. This popular manga-based story also has other live-action adaptations. My Drama List users love this story, and as such, keep its high ranking near the top of our list. Number 5. Hana Yoridango. Hana Yoridango, also known as Boys Over Flowers, is a classic fan favorite and always maintains strong viewer ratings and feedback. For many, this drama might have been their first drama. If you followed the manga, it showcases the story of Tsukushi Makino and Tsukasa Domyoji, and takes place at an elite high school setting, Eitoku High School, where the F4, or also known as the Flower Four, the most handsome popular boys of the school, seem to lord over all the students. Tsukushi bravely faces off against the untouchable pretty boys and declares her own war against them, taking a stand against bullying. But she also falls hard for Rui, the handsome and indifferent violinist, before she finds out his heart belongs to someone else. Her fate with Tsukasa is sealed, and their love-hate relationship is an unforgettable love story that drama and manga fans adore despite some dated themes and stereotypes. School conflicts abound in this high school set drama. Number 4, Kyokara Orewa. This school drama might be a little more lighthearted and simple slice of life, with a fun twist. Here we have a couple of transfer students, Mitsuhashi Takashi and Ito Shinji. Both are bored of normal life, and they aren't exactly popular either. Arriving at a new school doesn't seem to really intimidate or bother them, as they now have a new opportunity to change their self-image. And they do so by becoming delinquents. Goals, right? While these two may kind of antagonize each other, they do form a fast friendship and head towards their goal, along the way of their misadventures to become Japan's greatest delinquents. Number 3, Kazuku Game. An unconventional home tutor called Yoshimoto takes on a job for the Numata family to teach the second son of the family. Through his teaching methods and his weird tutor's personality, the student who needed the educational help and his family slowly begin to change. The story casts some focus on topics like bullying and the heaviness of school refusal. But sometimes, perhaps all it takes is that one person with a new perspective that can make all the difference in the world. Kazuku Game also has previous dramas and a film which focused on the intense competitiveness of entrance exams as a theme. We can expect modern problems and situations to arise for our cast of characters. Number 2, 3nen Agumi Imakara Minasan wa Hitojichi desu. This drama is also known as Mr. Hiragi's Homeroom, and also as Class 3A, All of You Are My Hostages from now on. Not quite a battle royale, but this suspenseful Japanese school drama has art teacher Hiragi Ibuki's final lesson to his class, one where they may not all come out alive if they give a wrong answer pertaining to the suicide death of another student a few months before. Does this quest for a certain truth mean that there could already be a murderer in the homeroom class? Ibuki declares, "From now on, you are all my hostages. If the students give the wrong answer, someone will die." Having aired in 2019, this school drama seems to be more than just a slice of life when others are at risk of not coming out alive. Be sure to add this edge-of-your-seat drama to your watch list. Number 1, 1 Liter of Tears. 1 Liter of Tears, also known as 1 Liter no Namida, is a heart-wrenching drama, so pull out your tissue boxes and prepare your heart for a truly moving story about a girl named Aya, who loses all her physical capabilities to live out a normal life due to a terrible disease. Almost a high schooler, Aya's life at 15 is definitely not your typical schoolgirl's life, but her family, who runs a tofu shop, do their best to support her as she begins to lose more of herself to the disease that is slowly stealing her life. Her story is one that should not be missed, as viewers can sympathize with our female lead, as we also just want the best life for her. My Drama List users have ranked this as our number 1 top-ranked Japanese with a school-themed drama. Studying might seem boring, but it's also very important, even if you're sneaking in some drama watch time in between. We wish you MDLers all the best in your schooling endeavors. Let us know which is your favorite Japanese school drama. Even if it didn't make this list, we'd still love to hear about it. Thanks for watching, MDLers. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm your host at HappySqueak.